Only 4% of you guys are subscribed, so subscribe now. The only way to save GPO is only by adding a couple of things. Now the things they have to add are pretty simple, right? They need to add mobile. The reason mobile is so important, for all you guys who don't know and for all you guys who don't understand, 80% of Roblox, yes, the billions or the millions of people who play Roblox are actually on mobile. If you didn't know, they're literally mobile based. So most of GPO, like nearly 80%, are on phones. You gotta remember this. And that's so basically you're losing out on 80% of the potential players you have. Secondly, the next thing you need to add is you have to add consistent updates. Consistency is what you need. You need to have consistent, release dates for updates. So if we can expect an update around every 5 months, every 3 months, depending on how big they are, if they're consistent and they keep coming on time, it's going to be very good. The only problem with GPO currently is they don't do consistent updates. Before, when it was paid, we could expect an update every 8 months. They took some time, we always counted the months and they came. Now here's the deal. Updates right now are sporadic. The updates are not high quality, as in they don't have enough content, and also the updates are disappointing most of the time. And so what they should have done is they should have focused on making consistent updates and naming updates what they are. As you can see, follow kind of the Blox Fruits formula of updates. As Blox Fruit, they drop every once in a while, they drop some new update where maybe they don't add a bunch of content, they just add maybe something interesting, like race v4, where every race gets like awakened. I think I'm not too good on Blox Fruit like lore and knowledge on that, but I think it's like awakenings, and everybody wants that because it's very interesting. But that's because they hyped it up. They use trailers and they probably like set a certain date for it, and they make like big mazes and like they make stuff for it, they make hype for it. The problem with GPO is that they don't do that. They don't make any hype for their updates. They just one day they drop it, just one day randomly, here you go, here's update whatever, right? And it may take a long time. We don't know when it's coming. They should kind of make it interesting. That's the problem. They have to make it interesting, they have to make it consistent, and that's how it's going to work along with the mobile. Consistent updates which have intrigue, interest, which are different, which can't be the same thing over and over again. If they follow this formula, they can definitely save GPO. Literally just do these two things and I guarantee you that GPO will be saved. It is, the game is very good. It's probably one of the highest quality One Piece games, so it dying is only a problem. And that's because most people say, oh, the updates, we expect them. When people come, people come during the updates, but the updates disappoint them, so they leave quick, or the updates they get finished in a week or 2. That's because the kind of content you make isn't bingeable for a long time. You have to make repetitive, or not repetitive, but you have to be able to repeat the content and still be enjoyable. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? If you just make like something that can be finished in a week, who is going to want to play that? Think about it. It makes no sense. You want to make something really interesting. You want to make so that people can play it over and over again. Something like the dungeons, the dungeons, yeah, but also the Battle Royale. People will repeat Battle Royale, but it can't be the only thing, You need to have something new. Every update has to be something unique and new. That's the reality. People want something new every update. There has to be something that changes every update. If it's the same thing but reskinned every update, people will notice, they'll say, oh, it's just another, we just get more weapons and clothes, who cares? Or there's a new boss that drops a 1% weapon, who cares? That's the problem. And I mean, it really depends. I think they know this because I feel like most people are aware of this. Like, make like good consistent updates is super basic knowledge. I feel like what I'm saying right now is so basic that there's no even point in me saying it, but I just had to say it, that it could be saved if you want. That's the real problem. That's all I want to say. Check the video immediately and peace.